Hello and welcome to Tonic Studios.
Tag us in your makes.
We love to see what you're making.
We're very sociable.
Follow us to stay up to date with everything new at Tonic Studios. Find us on Facebook,
Twitter,
Instagram,
And YouTube.
stay up to date with Tonic Studios.
by subscribing to our mailing list.
never miss a video.
Like,
Subscribe and hit that notification icon.
Have you got a question for us crafters?
Let us know in the comments.
Subscribe to the Tonic Craft Kit
and get 10% off every order.
Every order.
Have you got a big order?
Pay in instalments using ClearPay, ShopPay and PayPal.
Need to know when your favourite products are in stock?
Click notify me when available and we'll let you know.
Can't wait to get a die set?
Click notify me when available, we'll let you know.
Visit the Tonic Studios craft room for inspiration.
Information and tutorials.
All in one place.
Looking for a freshly launched product?
Head to the new launches tab on the Tonic Studios website. Hello and welcome to Tonic Studios. And it's another Craftalong. I'm Alison. I'm here with the lovely Leo.
Hi.
And we got Cam with us today.
Hello.
How are you all doing? Have you had a good day so far? We've had a bit of a filmy day so far, haven't we?
Haven't we just? Kind of, from one to the next so far today.
So if I have no words by the end of it, you know why. I've used them all up.
We've spent them all, exactly.
Yes.
Don't mind me just cleaning my paintbrush from last time I used it.
Oh dear. Oh dear. So what are we going to make today? We have got the Sassy Shell Bag. I was going to say, is it Sassy Seashell? But no, it's Sassy Shell Bag.
Yes.
And we are going to be creating this little beauty. It is so gorgeous. And Leo's going to show you some lovely Nuvo techniques. She's doing a bit of splattering, hence we both picnicked up.
Exactly, the aprons are on today. We have embraced the orange.
We have.
I'm still hoping for a nice barista style,
We can live in all, can't we?
grey, navy maybe.
But we have loads of people with us. So let's do a few shout outs then. We've got Kaz Crafty, we've got Laurie Brock, Regina, Janice is with us, Miss Heffalump, Sue Holohan, Christine Greenhorn. She says she doesn't know how long she can stay because she's got a new puppy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, puppy
Hands
cuddles.
full then, yeah.
I love it. We have Lynn Wyckoff, Bella's with us, Claudine, Sue Foot, evening all. Liz Gibbs, Carrie's joined us. Oh, where did that go then?
It's alright, you're still there.
Am I
Good,
right?
yep.
Andrea's with us. Mel is with us from Germany. Alison Poole Wilson has joined us. Kay has joined us. Sue, Karen and Robin has joined us. We have a lot of American watchers today. Thank you all for coming to join us.
Yes, welcome on. Hands up, who is crafting along? Who has their kit ready? And who's going to be crafting with us today?
We're going to be cutting as well today.
Yeah,
I'm going to do a bit of cutting.
There was no pre-cutting this time. I think our shell bag is so simple. It's so simple and easy that we didn't need you to pre-cut anything.
No.
I think we can manage that. It's only, I think, four.
It's not too bad, is it?
Not too bad at all.
So we have Jenny's
yeah.
joined us, Patty, Rach has joined us. I've heard all about the cooking, Rach. Gail's with us.
Did Cam remember to wear orange today? That's a good point. I'm not seeing.
No,
No.
I did.
Have you not got your dinosaur
damn it.
socks on?
Yellow
No,
socks.
because I actually had to throw those in the bin. They were holes. They had holes in them.
Oh
Did
dear.
Bit of sock and underwear throwaway weekend.
Oops.
Yeah, so unfortunately they had holes in them.
No.
I was wearing
So you need a
orange
new
socks.
pair then, don't
I
you?
did realise I do have fluorescent orange socks, and I was wearing them over the weekend. It's my
Oh, no.
my Charmander ones,
Cameron.
and they're as fluorescent as your apron.
Oh my word, that's
A delightful tonic. So who actually, it's a good point. With all of the feel good Fridays that have been going on, who snagged an apron recently?
Yes.
Are you now part of the Tonic Studios apron club?
They're such good quality, I
They
think,
are.
though.
They
They're lovely thick cotton.
Mm-hmm.
So what have we got here?
Regina's crafting with us. Fabulous.
Excellent.
Let us know if you get stuck or need me to slow down, but you should be fine, honestly.
Robin says it's too early to craft.
Aww, never
But
too
you
early.
can always come back to it later.
Yes.
It's time for a cuppa, isn't it? Because I know it's early in the States. Oh, Sharon, just as I say it, the cuppas
The
appear.
cuppas have arrived.
Thank you very much. Isabel's with us. She's in Florida. Tracy's with us. Fabulous to see you again today. I feel as though we've chit-chatted all day today. Jojo's with us. Miss Heffalump says she can't craft either because she's pinned down by the kitty cat.
Fair enough.
I feel this is like homework excuses.
Yeah. Sorry, can't craft today. Puppy.
Exactly. Who else have we got? Kathy's joined us. All swapped over from Facebook. I'll be crafting at the weekend. Oh, lovely. Carrie's crafting with us.
Excellent.
Gisela has joined us and she's happy to join in with a Cal. I had to miss this one before the one before last because I was ill. Oh, I hope you're feeling better now.
Oh no, I'm glad you're.
And the last one I missed the notification.
Fab. Well,
That's not good. That's not good.
welcome on in.
Karen says she's got it and it's on its way.
Brilliant.
Well, when it arrives, this video will be there waiting for you. Sue is out of bed thanks to my grandson who got me up early today. That's never good.
Mm-mm.
I remember that so much from my son. He was an early bird. Anything from 4:30. I don't work before 4:30.
No.
I really don't.
Why?
6 o'clock was like normal time, but it could be anything from 4:30.
Wow.
I don't come till 8 o'clock.
No,
So-
I'm not a morning person.
No.
Eva is very much a morning person, and it's quite annoying because I'll get up in the morning and she's done. She's got ready, she's had a shower, she's had breakfast, and she's like, "Alright, let's go." And I'm like, "I haven't even made a tea yet."
And you don't do nothing without
Oh,
tea.
yeah.
I know
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
I don't even until I finished my tea.
Oh my word, I do have to have a coffee first thing.
And this is like 9 o'clock in the morning, so I think that's really early for me.
Yeah, that is a bit early. Yeah, I don't do much before then.
No.
What else did I see? Alison's had her apron and her lovely dyes.
Excellent.
Karen's got one as well. So we have lots of people with our aprons. Hopefully you're all wearing them.
Yep, indeed.
Adorned to watch this video.
I think Ulrika might be joining us. crafting.
Yes.
Excellent.
Now I have the shells sat to my side. Anna's there with her two girls, Jessica and Charlotte.
Hi Jessica.
Hi Jessica.
Charlotte.
Hi Charlotte. Right then. We have Nina saying good morning ladies. Good morning Nina.
Good morning. Should we have a look at what's included in the kit then? So just in case you haven't seen this kit yet so far,
Yeah, show it.
let's have a little look. What's
Miss
in
Hefflump says she's on your wavelength. She doesn't do anything without her first cuppa of the day.
I think a lot of people are like that. I think it's probably more habitual and routine than it is actually having the drink. It's the...
Oh, I don't know. I'm a bit stroppy if
Actually,
I don't have coffee. You know, sometimes you come into work. I don't have a cup if I'm coming to work. I wait till I get to work. But sometimes there's no milk here. And I am a little bit...
so annoying when
Yeah,
It's never a good day when there's no
happy
milk
when
here.
there's no milk here.
Yeah.
I'm running around to see if I can nick anyone's replacement milk as well.
I do like, I only have maybe 2 cups of coffee a day, but I do like that first cup in the morning. That sets me off. Nina's asking, how do we get an apron? I'm not sure how much you have to spend at the moment, Nina, but they're sent out as a free gift.
Actually, let me check.
Can we
Are
have a
they
check
in the
for you now?
US or the UK? Because I think it's the apron in the US that they don't have.
Oh,
I think.
we'll have a little look anyway.
But all you have to do, so the weekend at the moment, so Friday from midnight to 9 a.m. this morning, we do free gifts. This is only April that's happening. After April, it won't be as routine. But yeah, after you checked out, you will get free gifts from £10 to £20, £30, 40, 50, 40 to 60, 80 and then 100. They're all different. Aprons, mugs, coasters, notebooks, pens.
Now what you getting?
Nuvo.
Or do you get a random this time?
Well, we tell them what they're getting.
Oh, right,
Yeah, in
okay.
the emails. If you get the emails, you'll be told what you're getting. But yeah, Nuvo and Craft Perfect items as well.
Lovely.
And small dies and a large die. No.
Quite a selection. Right, we have a question for you from DCI Foot.
Okay.
She is asking, do we know when our Mariposa Moments pad is coming back in? And is it coming back in?
/when?
I'm not too sure because I can't find the SKU on our spreadsheet. However, Simon has talked a lot about Mariposa and he knows you guys like it. So there has been talk on it and others.
Oh, returning. As soon as we know, we will let you know.
Or maybe new ones. Could be.
You never
Might
know.
not necessarily be
You
just
never
return
know.
ones.
Jojo's saying that she's watching us from Allendale Market Square because she didn't make it home in time. I love that. Karen's saying hello from Germany. Who have I got? MDO Crafting.
Oh, Monica.
I missed the end bit. I'm going from the beginning. Sorry. Jill's with us. I'm waiting for a Tonic t-shirt. Melissa, she wants a mug. And Perfect Idea says Miss Heffalump, she'd like a Tonic t-shirt first.
Well, maybe we'll make that happen next time. Once the aprons are gone, we'll have like a big oversized t-shirt you can put on.
You never know.
Never know. So, kit
Shall we
then.
see what's in there?
Let's. So, we'll have a look at the hardware first. That's where we always end up. Right? So it is folder month, so if you are a regular subscriber, you'll know that once every 3-ish months we send out a folder, 3, 4, 3, something. So you'll get a folder, so this month is the one you're getting there.
And they are sturdy folders.
They are.
Aren't they? They're
Perfect,
lovely.
so you'll notice that your little ring binder with your stamps and dies in has...
Picture folder already. You haven't got the
Thank
words
you.
to do. Have I got to have the words?
You have out,
This is-
honestly, my
this
brain
is
is
worrying.
mush.
It's all punched ready for you to go into your file.
It is.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Exactly that, yes. DCI Foot, the paper that Karen was using is an old paper, so you can take that off the murder board.
Oh, that was
I'll just save you that bit of
old
string
one.
and that bit of paper.
That was Rose Cottage, and it was many, many moons ago. Cam is shaking his head as if to say, I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, it's fine. So, the Sassy Shell Bag, you've obviously got your sticker. The idea being that you stick this on here. These then go into your folder.
Or you could
storage.
stick those on the spine, couldn't you? For what you have inside.
You could, I guess, yeah. You could get your
Could
3 on
overlap
there.
a little bit.
Yeah. So, dies first then.
Cam
Like
is saying
I
she
said-
had a mug recently.
Oh, nice. So this is a lovely simple little gift bag. Basically you've got one die that you need to cut twice. That makes the base of your bag. You've then got this lovely big decorative panel, and it is verso, so you've got an outer edge as well as the decorative piece. You've got little side decoration, so you've got 2 sides, a straight one and a dot as well.
You could do a nice stitched effect with the
Yep.
dot, can't you?
Got a lovely little mermaid tail. You've got this nice little art deco piece in here. You've got some sentiments that fit into this die cut piece here, which say, I can remember these being difficult to read.
I'm just looking at this one now. You could cut lots of them and make it like fish scales on the side.
You could.
So it could be the mermaid tail.
It could be the
couldn't it?
mermaid tail. So this says, wasn't this something like celebrate or something silly?
I think it was.
Hello, is that sunshine? And
Hang on,
then-
let me have a little look what we've got on the bags that are here.
Hello Sunshine, it helps if I hold them the right way up. So it says Hello Sunshine, and this one says Special Day, as in shell. And then just for you and your Fantastic.
Oh, fantastic.
You've also got some deeper
know
sentiments which say just for you, lots of love, and then see you soon, as in the ocean. Is that my little shell? Is that the other one? So
It
we've
fell
got
off, so I put it on the other one.
a couple of little seashells.
They're adorable.
They're so
For decoration, I think they are
I
stunning.
might add some of those.
Oh, lovely.
We've got a couple of tags in, so you've got a nice little straight tag which is perfect for putting these into, and then you've got this beautiful big clamshell as well. So a very nice little die set, this one.
It is very pretty, and I think you're going to get a lot of use out of it as well.
Yes, indeed. And then you've got your lovely stamp set. So you've got this gorgeous big pattern that we're going to be using today. That's a good point, actually. I did forget to say on the things you're going to need. For those of you that are crafting on, you're going to need some black ink. So if you need to run and grab a black ink pad, now is the time to do it. So you've got this lovely big stamped pattern on here. So this is basically going to cover the entire front or back of your bag. You've also got then one for the side panel.
That would also sit nicely in a circle aperture, mine.
It would, really nicely. You've got these 2 then, which are perfectly sized for your tag. Oh, should we use those as well?
Yeah.
Why not? Let's use everything today.
Use them
Go
up.
all out. You've then got a little shell, a little starfish, and then 2 more sentiments. You've got let's celebrate and wishing you oceans of joy.
I like that.
So, very cute little set.
Melissa says you sound more like yourself.
I'm feeling more like myself. I've
She
had
is more like herself.
nice, relatively quiet and chilled weekend, which has definitely helped to revive me.
Oh.
I was quite zombie-like on Friday. Okay, so our lovely colour palette. Look at this. If this doesn't say mermaids and
It's beautiful, isn't it?
gorgeous. You've got the lovely Lilac Waves specialty card there. So you've got that gorgeous patterning, and this is what we're going to be making the base of our bag out of.
Nice.
So keep that one handy. Oh, I love this. That's
Strokeability.
So a lovely glitter card. This is in, I want to say turquoise lake, something along those lines.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, excellent. Go me. Beautiful turquoise colour, and you can see how well that fits with
I
our
love that.
ocean blue and teal blue classic cards as well. You've also then got amethyst purple classic card and mauve purple classic card, and then you have 2 sheets of cream or ivory.
Ivory.
Ivory, yeah, it's not quite creamy, is it?
No, it's cream.
Is it cream?
Oh,
Got that one wrong then, didn't I? I would have said ivory. Anna's saying she didn't get her free coaster with her last order.
oh no.
Drop customer services a little email and just mention it to them, and I'm sure they'll get it sorted for you, Anna.
Absolutely. So that is our lovely colour palette in our cardstock for this kit. And then of course comes my favourite part, the grey bag of joy. And we do have one either or in here this month. Oh, launch that over there. So you'll be getting one set of ink pads of these two. So you're either going to get the tropical fruits or the dream in colour. So you'll be getting one of these sets. We've then got a smooth precision glue pen. Now these are great for adding little accent bits of glitter, little bits of foiling, stuff like that, if you want to go mad with the gilding flakes.
Absolutely.
And we love to do things like that, so perfect for that. Was there an either or with the ribbon as well?
Oh, I think that was.
I think it was,
Yes,
wasn't it?
there was.
Either thin or the thick.
Yeah. Yeah, so in our pack
9
we
mil.
happen to get the 3mm, but the other one is a 9mm that you might have. So you'll have an either or on that, but they'll both be in ivory. We then have, oh dear, look how low this is. You can tell I've been
You've
using...
used all of that.
I have. So this is our cream gold sparkle spray, which is a beautiful, very soft, subtle gold spray. Lots and lots of sparkle. And then we have probably one of our favourite drops. This is our Morning Dew Clear Jewel Drop. So it dries completely clear and it basically accents whatever it's on top of. So if you put it onto a red card, you're going to get all of that red coming through your jewel drop. If you put it onto glitter, it looks lovely.
Beautiful.
Yes.
It does pick up a little bit of colour from whatever is underneath it
Yes,
as well.
It does. Really nice. So I don't know. Yeah, there is a couple on there, but I'm not sure if you're going to really see them on camera because they're quite tiny. So there's a couple just on here, they're clear, and one just on here.
I thought I saw loads of drops. Maybe I didn't.
No?
Or if I put it over here? I thought I saw one with a selection of drops.
No?
Maybe I'm imagining things.
Okay.
I've just seen another comment here. Legolas didn't get a free pen. Again, just message customer service. Anyone who's missing anything, drop them a little line and then they'll sort it for you. But Sue Holohan, had a canvas bag.
Oh, totes for everyone.
Love a
Excellent.
canvas bag.
So this kit, we obviously launched this on the 20th of last month. Can you believe? 20th of
That's
March.
incredible.
You were entirely shocked last week.
We were.
Yes,
We were.
honestly, I can't believe it's new kit week already. I just mind blown. I don't know where an entire month has disappeared to.
I know.
So this kit is available now, but it's only available until tomorrow. 4
Yes.
p.m. tomorrow. So if this kit is the one that you want and you don't have it yet, you can either buy it as a one-off. We do still have some one-offs.
Yes.
Yeah. You can either buy it as a one-off or you can subscribe and this will be the first kit that you'll receive.
Absolutely. So the girls are going to craft with Anna. That's lovely.
Excellent.
I
There's going to be
love
plenty
getting the
for
children
everyone
involved.
to do. So
Susanna's joined us, or Suzanne, sorry, from Switzerland. And Patty had a kit on Saturday.
Brilliant.
So you're ready to go then, Patty?
So yeah, we have tried to keep this one a little bit later in the month because I know some people were saying last month that the Craftalong was a bit too early, they hadn't received it. So we're trying to keep it as late as we can possibly get away with.
I know, and we've really squeezed this one in.
We don't normally do things on a Monday, so no. Okay, shall we get started?
Shall I do a bit of cutting for you?
You can do. I was going to start doing some of the messy stuff first.
Go on then, do your messy first.
Because we need things to dry. That's the only thought.
That is very true.
Yeah, there's things that need to dry, so we're going to have to do them a little bit ahead of time.
Okay, do those first then.
First of all then, we're going to take our ribbon and we're going to take our ink pads. So on the last one that I made, the one that I've done for the photography, I've used the Dreaming Colour inks. So I'm going to switch to the Tropical Fruits inks for this one, so that no matter which one you have, is that going to work? Yes. No matter which one you have, you can still join in.
Monica's saying, woo woo, let's get messy.
Exactly. I've remembered a piece of media grip today, so I can pop my inks out. So we have rubber duck, Panama Rose, and you
I
can't
like
really see
those colours. They go
Just
really well together.
Bring those in a little bit more. There we go. Lime Burst. So pop this out the way.
Do we know when the precision glue tips are going to be back in stock?
Oh, that's a good question. I know there's lots of things that are winging their way to us as we speak.
I don't have a date for those. I'll ask Simon to see if he has any idea.
Okay.
I just know there is 2, what are they called now? Containers.
Okay.
There's 2 containers on their way, but I don't know if the nozzles are in there. I just know there's a lot of paper.
There's a lot.
I know there's a lot of
stuff.
paper. There is an awful lot. So if you're waiting for anything, like we are.
Yeah. Once it arrives, maybe we'll just go down and like lay in it and do snow angels, and we'll send you a video.
We'll send you. We should take a picture of the shelves at the moment and a shelf when they filled.
Yeah, maybe we will.
They are looking a bit sad at the moment, I gotta say. What have we got? Joanna's saying she needs them. Oh,
the precision nozzles. We do too, honestly.
We do.
We're desperate for them upstairs as well. We only had 1 pack each. Can you imagine?
And we have Vicky from Facebook has said to us she loves this seashell shape for her memory books.
Now, I don't know if you have seen on our
Raquel.
Yes, Raquel made a little memory book.
She did.
It's gorgeous. So, I'm going to colour some ribbon. You might notice in this little sample that I did for the photography, I've got this lovely turquoisey green ribbon, and that's not what came in the kit.
It's not.
How did we do that? So, the joy of having ivory or white ribbon, you can colour it. You can colour it with our hybrid ink. So, I'm going to grab my Panama Rose. You can pick whatever colour speaks to you. If you've got the other set of inks, grab one of those. If you want to do Lime Burst or Rubber Duck, you go ahead. I just obviously aimed for the pink one.
Of course you did.
Of course I did. So, taking my ink pad, I've got some ribbon. I actually need to switch this around.
But you could also use alcohol markers.
Yes.
You could use mousse.
Mm-hmm.
Anything along those lines would colour your ribbon. Joanna's asking, is there 240 GSM card in there? I don't know until it gets here, I'm afraid. Pamela's joined us from Florida.
Welcome on in.
That's lovely.
So you don't need to do your entire reel of ribbon, probably just enough to tie a nice size bow on top. So all I'm doing is literally just stroking the ink pad along the length of the ribbon. You don't need to press too hard. It does all the hard work for you.
Sue says, can you imagine you're all rationing what you've got left?
You're not wrong, honestly. So if you see
pieces away,
if you see any packaging where the colour palette's looking a little bit odd, you'll be like, oh, that's an odd choice. That might be why.
Will the ink pads come back in the shop again? Don't think so.
No.
Not at the moment. There's no plans at present.
I think because a lot of our ink pads are obviously launched with trends, and once the trend is gone, it's gone. So, yes.
Joanna likes the idea of colouring the ribbon as well.
So yeah, one of the reasons that we're doing this first is you do need to give this a bit of time to dry.
Because it's fabric.
Yes, and you don't want to end up with it all over your fingers and going everywhere else.
But you could spritz this, couldn't you, with some alcohol and pick it up on paper?
Yeah, you can. There's lots of different ways you can colour ribbon. So I'm just I flip this over now and I'm going back over the other side just to make sure I've not got any white spots. That looks good. So lid back on, and I'm definitely going to clean myself and my mat. Snip that off my reel, put that to one side. So this you are going to need to leave to dry, which is why we've done this first. So I'm just going to put this across the top.
But that means you only really need to have white.
Yeah.
And black ribbon, really, doesn't it?
It does, as long as you've got a medium to colour it with. And it means you can colour match it as well, which I think is
you can match it to papers you've got, inks you've got.
Mm-hmm. If you've got a project you don't have quite the right colour ribbon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Match it.
I'll get it.
Matchy matchy.
So it's just I need the A4 ring binders. When will they be again available? Oof. hopefully soon, because we desperately need some.
I think they are fairly soon, I have a feeling. I'm sure I've heard of them coming in, but I don't have a date. But I'm thinking sooner rather than later. Do you have a date, Cam?
No, I was about to say I think I'm going to start asking Simon for dates on things.
Yeah.
Because I can say yes or no if it's coming back, but unfortunately I can't say the dates because
I have a feeling I heard something about glass mats, folders.
Are you giving away secrets now, Al?
I can't remember what else I heard. Maybe, but I don't have a date for them.
She said it was nothing to do with me. I'm not taking any responsibility. Just like to point that out though. Okay, so ribbon is now drying. Let's do the next messy bit. So I'm going to need to paint some cardstock and leave that dry. So for my little tag, knocked that over. For this little tag on here, I actually painted the cardstock with the sparkle spray. And again, needs to dry before we die cut it. Ooh. So let's get that bit done. I have a feeling I used teal for this. You're going to have to bear with me because I am fishing through scraps over here now. So I have a nice...
It's looking...
I've backed it, I know, with the ivory.
No, I think it's ocean.
Is it ocean? Oh, should put ocean
no,
in.
hang on. Teal.
Yeah?
Teal. We put the scissors in teal just to weight it.
Let's go with teal. So I'm going to snip myself a little piece off my scraps.
Well, you don't want to waste your paint, do you?
No, definitely not. Okay, this is still a bit wet. Excuse me.
Good job you got a pinny on.
Exactly. Good point. Please hold.
We don't have a washing machine here, but we do have a pinny.
We do. Okay. Joanna needs to figure out which ink pad she's missing. We'll have a look at the swatches, the swatch charts.
Yes.
I think they're all on there. Okay, next up then, sparkle spray, paintbrush.
Paintbrush sparkle spray.
Which, did I do it on the back or the front, do we think? The front. Okay.
Get more depth if it's on the front.
Yeah. Don't need to, we're not spraying this, we are paintbrushing it. So I've gone for a kind of a flatter paintbrush, but it honestly doesn't matter. Dip it in that gorgeous liquid gold and then just paint. Try and keep it all in the same direction. Your strokes, you'll find that you get a better finished result that way.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's so pretty. And honestly, when you dip this in, it is like you are dipping your paintbrush into liquid gold. What's that potion in Harry Potter? Is it Felix Felicis that's meant to be, that looks like liquid gold? The lucky potion?
I don't know. Carol's asking about the Mariposa moments again.
Yeah, I think that was Sue was asking on Carol's behalf earlier.
Oh, was there? No problem. We don't know at the moment, but we will let you know as soon as we find out.
Yes. Believe you me, we will be singing it from the rafters if Mariposa comes
There's a
back.
lot of talk about it. There's definitely no nose of it not coming back. That for a fact. That's all I can say.
Because we do love our Mariposa.
We do. I think that should be big enough. Let me just measure that.
Susie's joined us from Illinois.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Welcome on in. So I'm just going to make sure that my die is going to fit into that.
Harry says yes, you're right about the potion.
Good. So yeah, making sure that the bit that I've painted is big enough for my die, and it is. So I'm happy with that.
I don't remember the names of the potions.
No.
The only one I remember is the Veritas one.
Veritaserum.
Yes.
Yeah, Felix Felicis is the one that I believe Slughorn brewed it, and it was a competition. And I'm sure Harry won it.
Oh.
And it's like liquid luck, basically.
Right. So that was in the Goblet of Fire then?
Might have been. No, he didn't use it in that. He used it, he faked, he pretended to give it to Ron during Ron's tryouts for the Quidditch team.
Remember.
Nerd.
I remember.
I am a complete Harry Potter nerd and very proud of it.
You're more nerdy than I am. I have read them all. But
Even more than I do.
don't remember as much as you.
I've read those books so many times, I've seen the films. pretty much every year at Christmas.
Cara says she became addicted.
Because of us, what, to
Because of us.
Mariposa?
Yeah.
Not surprising,
Sorry,
we
Cara.
use that all the time.
We love it.
Sorry, but not sorry.
We like to share. Whatever
do.
we like to share with you.
Exactly. Okay, how are we doing so far? So those of you that are crafting along, are we good so far? Are we happy to move on? Hopefully.
Give us a thumbs up.
Yes, let us know. I'm just seeing if I've got any more scraps that I need to use. No, I can go into new sheets.
Oh.
I do have to just reclaim that die before it disappears though. Pop that back on there.
I like the little decoration. Oh, we got a thumbs up. We got 2 from Gary, from
Excellent.
Monica.
Okay, next up then we're going to be doing some ink blending.
Oh, we got a little bit of writing on there.
If you want to know the codes for mauve purple, there we go. I guess these are from marketing room. Probably shouldn't have stolen these. Never mind.
It's too late now.
Yes. So I'm going to take my die. This is the one that cuts out the big pattern on the front. So it's the verso edge for this patterned piece, basically. Which also is the one that cuts out this beautiful stamp, which we're going to be using.
Nice.
So I'm going to flip my cardstock over. I want to use the smooth side of my 216. So don't forget you do have that option if you don't want to use the weave side, because I'm going to be stamping. The weave texture is not great to stamp on. Unless you want a distressed look, then it's perfect. But I'm going to want to go that way. So I'm going to do a little bit of cheating. I have a white pencil, just any pencil that you have handy, and I'm going to roughly draw around this just so I can see where the edge of the die is.
Melanie is trying to make a shell bowl out of this die set.
Oh, I can't wait to see this. She
and said
mentioned
if
this.
it works, she's going to show us later.
Brilliant.
So I'll have a little look on the Facebook page later.
Okay, so just very roughly, probably you can't even see that, but I have just drawn around the die-ish. There we go. Just so that I know roughly where I need to go to with my inking, that's all. I'm going to cut this out so I don't ink too much of my cardstock.
So we're saying we're that desperate for card, we scour in the other departments. Yes, we are.
Basically, our kit that we craft with does a little bit of like a do-si-do between a couple of us. So it goes into marketing first of all, and they photograph it, and then it comes to us, and we make the little samples that you see on the flyer that goes into your kit. Then it goes back to marketing for a second bit of marketing photography stuff, and then it comes back to us for the Craftalong. So by the time we actually come to craft with it here, we've like
used all the papers.
Yeah, like all of these scraps are from what we've done multiple times already.
Just along the way.
Just along the way, exactly. So I have my inks. I'm gonna uncap those. 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 daubers as well. So a pink one, a green one, and a yellow one. And I'm basically just gonna give myself like a ombre-ish.
Nice-ish.
I think I went on this one, so I used the Dream and colours last time, so I went from the kind of darker pink into the green and then the peach on top. So I think I'll probably do something similar this time. So take pink, dauber. I'm going to turn this because I find it easier to sponge from the side. And I'm just going to swirl this on. So I want the most concentrated colour to be in what's going to be the centre at the bottom of my shell bag here. And then you kind of build outwards from there.
We don't tend to use the inks on coloured card usually, do we?
We don't, and they do still give you a lovely effect.
I think so.
Like you did yours, didn't you, with ink on... Which colour did you use in the end?
I think I used the other set, didn't I? Or did I just... Yeah, I think I did. Because I've gone from the pink. What was the other colour in the other set?
There's like a tealy, the mint macaroon.
I think I just used the pink and the teal. I can't remember. The other one was a peach, and I don't think I wanted to use that one. Let me just bring this one in. And I think I just used the 2 colours.
So whenever
here's one.
oh yeah, that's a lovely one.
Look at this one. And that's using all the colours. So gone from the green to the yellow to the pink. Beautiful colours. And I think that's done on the cream. So obviously you're going to get more poppy colours then.
Yes.
If you use the cream.
Yes, obviously when you ink onto coloured cardstock, you're going to get a slightly more muted version of the colour. It's not going to be at full strength, certainly.
But it's nice to have tries with different things, because if you don't try, you're not going to know what you prefer.
No.
You know, we like to have a challenge like that, don't we?
And these are the colours I probably wouldn't put together ordinarily. No, I wouldn't use them all together.
No.
But I'm going to give it a good try today.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you can see hopefully that I've got the strongest concentration of colour here, and then it blends to a much lighter up here. So then I think I might actually take inspiration from what Terry's done there and put the yellow in the middle and then the green at the top.
Lovely.
Because that blends better, doesn't it? Pink into yellow into green.
Yes.
So pick up some of this lovely bright yellow. And again I'm going to start from the middle and blend my way out to the edges.
It's quite orangey, isn't it? There?
It is on the
It's very
mauve.
pretty. Very sunsetty.
So I'm just using my pencil guidelines as a rough indicator of where I need to make sure I've got colour up to. Don't end up with part of my bag front uncoloured.
That would be awful.
Wouldn't it, Jo?
You can always add a little bit later if you want to.
You can. Do you know what else I should do? I should grab another bit of media grip to go under the cardstock.
Shall I get it?
That's alright.
Go on, you carry on.
I'm up there. I did it. I'm just going to hold my cardstock down. We literally have a product for that.
It would make life easier, wouldn't it?
I remembered the bit for the ink pads, you know. That was as far as my brain went today. Okay.
It is Monday though.
It is Monday and we've done so much already.
How is your week looking? Have you got lots planned this week, or are you having a quiet week? We've got a busy week this week, haven't we?
Seriously busy week.
Yes. Very, very.
Vivi, as we would say.
We got lots of filming to do, so you'll be sick of seeing us. I've got the dentist to go to, which is always exciting. Well, hello Mr. Ford. Paul has joined us, and he's definitely had a busy weekend because I've seen his photos this morning.
Oh.
Congratulations to you both. I am absolutely thrilled to bits. Paul got married on the weekend.
Aww.
So I'm very, very
congratulations.
excited. We haven't seen you for ages, Paul. We definitely need to meet up somewhere. It's been a long, long time.
Okay, let's get some green on. And then we can work on blending these colours together. That might be more than my capabilities, but we'll see.
Well, maybe the green isn't all right. Maybe you need a little bit more yellow in the green, or... You can always add bits and bobs, can't you?
You can indeed.
It's looking lovely.
I think it's actually not too bad. I think we'll blend it together a bit more.
They could go in reverse anywhere else, but they want to reverse right outside the studio.
Of course they do.
Let's have very loud ears, Cam.
Oh, it's just a little irritating.
Oh my word, Kelly's joined us from Australia, from Queensland, and it's just gone 11 p.m.
Wow, late night crafting for you then, Kelly.
Are we sending you off to sleep, Kelly?
Yeah, maybe that's the plan.
Well, I don't know, watching someone craft, I think, is very relaxing. Even crafting yourself is relaxing, but you don't have to think when you're watching someone else.
No, this is very
you
true.
You just take the inspiration on board.
Okay, I'm going to go back over then where my colours join with some of that yellow, just to try and get them to blend together a little bit more. It's not looking too bad.
It's pretty.
It is quite, I was going to say sunsetty, but
Where would the pink be in a sunset? That's what I'm trying to think.
normally you'd have like the concentrated
I'm
yellow
thinking it
orange.
would be that way, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Would that be
probably
a sunset where it's pink as the sky? I don't know. I'm thinking this is the grass.
Maybe. It's just an ink blend.
But I like the colours you've got there. Oh, Kelly's awake and she can't sleep. Oh, there's nothing worse than that,
I
is there?
hate that. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with that.
That's lovely.
And we're going to do more to it, so keep blending if you want to. I'm going to pop these away, get the ink off my mat so I don't accidentally put something in it.
I've been trying to figure out what those colours remind me of. It's not a sunset, but it's the traffic light. Ice lollies.
Ah,
Chocolate ice lollies.
I was thinking, oh, those are pretty summery colours. Why do I feel like that's really summery? Why don't I?
Is it making you feel
like
thirsty? Yeah. Ice lolly time.
Monica's saying, woohoo! I love the way you look.
Fab. Thank you very much, Monica. Okay, so
Angela's just in from work. She says she usually misses all the lives, but she's joined us today. Hello.
welcome. Welcome on in. Glad you could make it. Okay.
And it's very rude when work gets in the way.
Very.
We're very glad you could join today.
Time to get stampy then.
A little bit inky, a little bit messy.
So the reason I did my inking first was so that it didn't rub or bleed any of my stamping. Because sometimes if you try and ink over your stamped image, you'll find that you end up moving some of your lines. Didn't want to do that this time, so using the lines that I drew where my die sits, I'm going to use that as a bit of a guide to get my stamp into the right place. Got a hair on the edge of my stamp there.
Oh dear.
Don't want that on my stamped image.
Not today.
Not today. Okay, now I'm going to pick this up. Now with this being such a big stamp, you want to be a little bit careful when you're picking this up that you don't end up with an air bubble in the centre, which can happen, and then you'll find that you don't get a good impression. So sort of pick it up from one side if you can and smooth it over. And again, because it's such a big stamp, it is trying to lift my cardstock as well. Okay. So this is where that black ink is going to come in. We're going to ink this up in black. I'm doing this in the stamp platform because it is such a big stamp. The chance of me getting this to stamp cleanly the first time, slim to basically none. So using it in the stamp platform means I can go over and over and over until I've got a perfect crisp image.
You need such a big block as well to put that stamp on.
You would. You really would.
Joanne's joined us from Ontario in Canada.
Welcome.
Hello and welcome. Angela's saying she's booked a week off work on the 24th of July. So she hopes birthday week is that week.
Oh, you might be lucky. Is that the week beginning the 24th of July? The only reason I know that is because birthday week generally falls around the week that my birthday is. So,
because it's all about your birthday week.
absolutely, it is my birthday week. Tonic just happened to join in, you know.
We looked for someone. We looked for a crafter whose birthday was that week. I don't know the date of birthday week yet, but there will be plenty promotion for it.
Oh yes, believe you me, the moment that that is announced, you will definitely hear about it. Okay, a few more goes. So you can see obviously it's starting to come together nicely in the corners. It is just the central part really that I need to concentrate on.
Yes, it is week beginning the 24th. We don't know yet, though, Angela.
No decisions have been made yet.
But we will keep you informed.
But based on previous years, that's a good bet, I would say.
Yeah.
But no guarantee.
So that means if it's your birthday that week, then you can do whatever you like for the whole week, can't you? And I rule that's crafting.
Seems perfectly reasonable to me.
I think so. Crafting and watching us lot.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we will have plenty to show you. There we go. How's that?
That's
I think
lovely.
We've got all of that.
I think so.
Perfect.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to blend over that now.
No, exactly, because you do run the risk of slightly smudging your stamping.
Definitely.
So definitely stamp after ink blending.
Kelly's birthday is the 18th of July, so I hope it's birthday week then. So we've got lots of bets coming in here.
Maybe we just need to do birthday week for 2 weeks running.
Maybe we need birthday week every week. Cam's shaking his head vigorously here.
Well, birthday week is good fun.
It is good fun.
Well, then possibly not if you have to put all the stuff on the website. I can kind of understand why you're shaking your head now, Cam. Okay, I'm going to clean my stamp and give you all a chance to catch up for those of you that are crafting along.
I've got to wait till August for my birthday.
I know.
And you have, mind.
Well,
No, you were the end of July, you know.
last week in July, 27th for me.
We both Leos.
We are both Leos, yeah.
Well, I'm the other end of the bracket. You were the
Yes.
beginning and I'm the very end.
I bring the Leo in.
And Carrie's saying hers is the 15th.
Wow, lots of us.
So we have a lot of people. Summer babies are lovely.
I think so.
I
The
think
best,
so
I
too.
reckon. Okay.
And you never have to go to school on your birthday, did you?
No.
Oh, I don't know about you, Kelly. You might have gone and Carrie might have, because it's round about that time.
Yeah,
that
normally
it
you would break up
isn't
the
it?
20th or thereabouts, isn't it?
So you might have caught the weekend.
Do you know what? While I've got the stamp platform out, let's stamp our tag as well. What colour should I do the tag in? On the back. So I think on this one I just did ivory, cream, cream. Cream, yep, that one. That's what I meant.
What about...
Should we do it in mauve again?
Yeah.
Because if I stamp a little bit onto there.
Or the purple. It's a little contrast.
The amethyst one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't think I have a scrap of that, so I'm going to have to cut into a new sheet. Oh no.
We got lots of birthdays here. Ulrika's birthday is in January. I think my chances of birthday week are not very great.
No, sadly not.
Not very there, I'm afraid. And Monica says her birthday is next week. And Carrie says her son's birthday is the 12th.
Ooh.
And Angela's birthday is the 6th of May, this year, the King's coronation.
Ooh.
So you'll be doing lots of celebrating on your birthday then. Very busy.
Do you know if we'll get? So you know, when the Queen was alive and she had a birthday, she had the 2 birthdays.
Yes.
We had one of them off, didn't we?
Yes.
No.
No.
Where we used to have a day off. for
No.
birthday.
No, the Queen has an official birthday. And I think, if I'm right, the coronation day is the official birthday.
Is that going to be his? Oh, yes. Maybe.
It is, isn't it?
Which day was it that we had a bank holiday for? I swear it's a bank holiday that you get off.
If you're a civil servant, you get the Queen's birthday.
Don't say any more.
It's a privilege day. It's not a guaranteed day off. You just whichever nearest holiday day you've booked.
Yeah, that's where I got it from. Well,
Maybe.
I'm all more for more bank holidays.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, sure. We'll have one every
Absolutely.
week, 4-day weeks. Every week.
Yes.
I'll do 3 then.
We're
I can
free.
definitely recommend a 4-day week.
Yes.
What have we got here? Jessica wants to say her birthday is July. And she gets the day off as we home educate.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. And Lynn's birthday is April the 27th, so you're next week.
Well, don't tell me the end of April is next week. Impossible.
It
It
is.
can't be. No.
It is.
Where has this month gone? Genuinely.
Because it's Cameron's birthday this week as well.
Too many birthdays.
I know.
Okay, I'm going to save this until I've die cut my tag
Okay.
because I need to put my stamps in the right way.
Okay. Angela says she's definitely with you there, Cam. More bank holidays.
Agreed.
Yes. I think, aren't we one of the countries that has the least bank holidays?
We're one of, within the whole of the United Kingdom is the least, we have the least amount of bank holidays compared to, I think, the world.
Wow, really?
Well, that's very rude, isn't it? I don't know which way I'm going to get out.
So I think they're supposedly looking into making our Saints' Days bank holidays.
Yes, I did hear that.
Well, when I was in school, we always had a half day on St David's Day. We used to go in the morning, you'd have all your photographs dressed in a Welsh costume, and then you'd go home then half day.
Why did they stop that?
I don't know.
So I'm die cutting this so that I'm cutting it on the smooth side. So I'm going to be stamping on it.
But then when the photos went into the paper, then I was usually the one with my mouth open at the back. Probably talking.
I was about to say, were you talking?
Probably.
Maybe.
Mine was probably no probably about it. I'm more or less sure I was talking.
Yeah.
Would you like me to cut anything else while
I
I'm curious?
will get you to cut me something else if that's alright. Thank you. I've taken the straight edge of the side and the mermaid tail piece, and I would like 2 of those. That would be alright to my
Thank you very much.
very glamorous assistant.
Kelly, who is asking what a bank holiday is, she says they have public holidays where everyone has a day off and paid extra work to work. Exactly the same as us.
That's
We
the
just call them
bank
bank
holiday.
That is a
holidays.
bank holiday. Yeah, exactly.
Only because the bank's shut as well.
Yes, that's why they're called that. Because that's when the banks used to close. Okay.
We used to have a hospital holiday as well when I worked in the hospital.
Alright.
I got a feeling it was, I think it was the Tuesday after August bank holiday. I don't know why that day. It was either that or it was May. It was a Tuesday after a bank holiday. I can't remember which one it was.
Well, I definitely feel like there needs to be more bank holidays after May, because I feel like we have a lot during the beginning of the year, and then there's just nothing until August, and then there's nothing until Christmas.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, August till Christmas is the worst. I
So
think.
painful.
Yeah.
I think we need something then. And mind even, the months I find really difficult are January to March.
When it's dark and miserable and you've got nothing to look forward to. Yeah.
So a bank holiday would fit well there.
I was very uplifted.
We're out of it now, so it's fine. So, where Alison has very kindly die cut my little shell tag for me from here, I'm just sitting my 2 stamps back into this. And this is one of those tips that I talk about quite often when we talk about stamping onto die cuts or die cut stamping, because this is 2 halves of a stamp. Trying to line this up and then die cut afterwards is going to be very, very difficult. So doing it this way round means that you're going to get it perfectly lined up on your tag. In theory, she says. I've really set myself up there, haven't I? You're going to get it perfectly lined up. No, you are. So pick that up as always. And then what you do is you pop your little tag back in the hole. Ink up your stamp.
I love this idea though. I think it's very clever.
Why, thank you. And then we're just going to press that down. Just like so.
So clever.
So you can see I've now got my 2 little stamps perfectly lined up on my die cut. Ta-da!
Angela is saying, can you have a September weekend?
What?
What's
Is there a
that,
bank
Angela?
holiday in September?
No, I don't think there is. April, there's May, August, and Christmas, and New Year's. Those are the
We
bank
have
holidays.
August.
Yeah,
August bank
August.
holiday, but that's
So May you get 2, don't you? You get the early and late May
May.
bank holiday. Or
Well, it used to be
Whitsun.
Whitsun, didn't it? And then it changed to spring bank holiday. Because I think they used to move it with, well, Whitsun would have moved with Easter.
Yeah.
So rather than move the holiday all the time. They kept it to the last weekend in May. So it became spring bank holiday.
Makes sense. Okay, now comes the fun part. We're going to do some spritzing with our sparkle spray.
Ooh.
The reason that we're all aproned up today. So,
Deborah's joined us from Florida.
welcome on in, Deborah.
And she said she's also an August Leo. And at the end as well. Oh, Deborah, you must be very near my birthday then. I'm the 22nd of August. And that's right on the cusp. So you must be very near me.
Must be. Okay.
Sorry.
Hopefully,
I
no, you're
didn't-
fine. It's only a couple of bits.
didn't get all the
Hopefully
bits
those
in.
of you that are crafting along are pretty much here. So I have my 2 side panels cut. So this is using the straight edge and the little fishtail. And I've got 2 of those cut. And I've got my little tag obviously. And I'm going to spritz my front piece as well. So this is what we're going to be
Nice.
sparkling.
Sparkle.
Exactly.
Bit of sparkle. Miss Heffalump says she's an Easter baby.
Oh.
What a nice time.
Yes and no. See, my wife is also an Easter baby. She's her birthday was April the 8th, and she says that when she was younger, people literally used to give her an Easter egg as a birthday present.
That's like having your birthday on
At
Christmas.
Christmas, yeah.
My son's the 30th of March, and Easter does sometimes come around his birthday, but it's generally a little bit after. I think the year he was born, it was Easter the week after. Just squeezed in.
Just squeezed in. So I said in the things you're going to need an old box. This is one of our spray booths, as you can see by the delightful residue in the bottom of here.
But we keep it. We use
Exactly.
it again and again and again.
I'm just going to bring in my drink bottle as a bit of a prop here, just to hold the lid up. There we go. Use everything that's around.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
So I'm going to start with the bigger piece, and I'm going to put this towards the front of my spray booth. And then I'm going to shake up my sparkle spray.
Miss Heffalump says Rach is 4 days before.
Ah, very nice. It's a good time of year to have a birthday because the weather is generally getting better. Here anyway. What are we
have
doing?
a clattering outside.
Clanging poles and
Oh
things.
my word, Suzanne, is the 31st of August. Gosh, you squeezed in for that school year.
Just, yeah.
Well, my brothers are the 3rd of September, so they had to.
Oh, no.
So they went into nursery and they had to resit nursery twice
Oh,
because of the way their birthday fell.
Oh, bless.
So yeah, they always go to school on their birthday.
Oh, that's not nice,
Yeah.
is it?
But they are the oldest in the class.
They are the oldest.
Morning, Raquel.
Hello, my lovely. You haven't missed anything.
No,
you can
not at
always
all.
watch back.
So, this is my tried and tested sparkle spray technique. If you don't want big kind of splotchy sprays, should I do a test bit?
Yes.
Okay, so sparkle spray. Just get those bits of waste out of there.
Raquel is peeking in at an appointment.
Ooh. If you spray directly onto your cardstock, you're going to get a slightly speckly, splattery kind of a spray. Not always a fine, delicate mist. And if that's the look that you're going for, that's fine. Actually, that one's come out quite
That's
nicely.
really
I
nice.
was going to say, normally it doesn't come out as neat as that. Normally you'll get like big drippy drops in there. And that's not what I wanted this time around. So,
But they do look nice on other
they
things,
do.
don't they?
They do. So I'm going to kind of spray towards the back here. So I'm going to aim my nozzle there, and all of the kind of fine glitter is going to fall from the spray onto here.
So you're aiming for that.
I'm
darker
aiming for
spot.
back here, yeah, basically. So I'm holding my bottle, hopefully you can see, pretty much straight up to aim at this point back here. Oh, she says. And what you end up with then is just like the really fine fallout coming over the project. So
That is really pretty and very delicate, isn't it?
if I lift this up, hopefully, can you see the sheen on there?
Yeah.
So it's very, very subtle. It's not the same as spraying directly onto your cardstock. So I'm going to turn it around and just make sure the bottom has some as well. There we go. Happy with that. So that's for my front piece. So I have that.
That's lovely.
Really nicely, and it's very subtly sparkly.
It is. It is.
And then as a complete change, I'm going to spritz directly onto my mermaid tails.
But nice, you can get the two effects as well.
Yep.
We have a question from Angela.
Okay.
She says, if she joins the craft club this month, will she get 10% discount straight away? Or does she need to wait?
She'll get it straight away and on sale items as well. The only thing you can't use your TCK code on is other craft kits.
There we are.
Unless they're in the vault. You can use them on vault. But that's it. You would use it on everything else.
Why would you
Unless
say no
stated
to
otherwise.
10% discount.
Exactly.
And sometimes we raised it.
We did.
You
we
do.
It was
We did.
30%.
Yeah. 30.
Yeah.
Stupid. We're giving
Ulrika's
stuff away.
saying this is so beautiful.
No, thank you. So now I have my little fine mist. I do want a couple of little splats, just a couple. So I'm gonna open my sparkle spray, and I'm just going to use what's on the spray, not the nozzle but the stick. This bit basically.
Tube?
Yeah, tube. Yeah. And just lightly tap that over the top. That's enough.
But that's 3 techniques from one bottle there, which I think is very good value for money.
So you can see there's just a couple, hopefully you can see anyway, there's just a couple of bigger speckly dots, but the majority of it is just that really fine mist. So again, I'm going to pop this to the side to dry. I'm going to close up the spray booth.
To get the heat gun on this.
That's right, we've got to build the bag yet, so
okay,
that'll have time, I think.
Okie dokie.
Let's move the portable spray booth out of the way. That has now done its job. That can go away as well. Pop this to one side to dry. Oh, I did get it over there. Can you see that bit of cardstock? I can
see it, yeah. Oops. We'll always turn it over, don't worry about it.
Oopsie. Just a bit of a, spritz casualty, that's all.
Monica says her mist was not as fine, but we're going to go with it.
Fair enough. It's fine.
It's a very subtle mist, I think, anyway, isn't it? Even when you sprayed straight onto it.
So
it's not garish and over the top.
Like this gold, I think is probably one of my favourite of our sparkle sprays anyway, because it is quite subtle.
It is.
It's not a very yellowy gold. It's called cream gold, and I think that's probably the most perfect name for it, because it is a very soft, creamy colour. It's not really bright in your face. So even spraying it directly onto my cardstock, as I did here, it's just ever so slightly more than I've got on here.
Oh, I forgot the other technique where you painted.
Yep.
Forgot about that one.
Yeah, we've done quite a lot with sparkle spray today. Really, going wild.
Ulrika's saying she loves all the Nuvo.
Me too. Okay, so now we've got all of our stuff that needs to dry to one side drying. We can start cutting all of the base pieces for our bag. So I'm going to bring in a lovely sheet of Lilac Waves Speciality. I love this.
It's very pretty.
It's I just really like the pattern in this. Very nice. And I'm going to use this as the base for my bag.
Raquel says she likes using the spray with a watercolour brush. So that would be nice.
Yes, that would be nice.
Sue says thanks for explaining how to use the spray. I've always got discouraged.
Oh,
give it a go.
Definitely.
Don't be afraid.
Grab a scrap and just try it.
I think this is what we said on the weekend and on Friday, wasn't it? We did a lot of the mousses and things and pastes. And it was like, you have samples sometimes in your kit. And I'm sure a lot of you just pop them on the shelf. Get them out. Give them a go. Try different mediums to put them on. Like we tried a spatula. We tried a sponge. I did wonder what like the sea sponges. You know, the natural
yes,
sponges,
yep.
what they would look like, because I just used our, you know,
The precision blending
Is that the
sponges, I
ones?
think they're called. Do you know the little white
I can't think what they
Yeah.
call
spongy ones, I
Yeah,
think.
precision sponges.
Yeah,
Precision
well, they were
sponges.
what I used, but they had a very dense form.
They are.
So I wondered what a natural sponge would look like.
I guess you would get some of the texture of the
Absolutely.
sponge coming through, especially like on
The glimmer
the
paste.
glimmer paste or the crackle. That would be nice.
Yes.
Because you'd get the kind of larger and smaller pieces in that as
Yeah.
well. That'd be
And the other
interesting.
thing I wondered about was, you know, the little scrubby pads you get, where they're a sponge on one side and they are usually green on the other side. What would that look like? You could cut those up and dab with that. This may be another play day coming.
Absolutely,
You never know.
absolutely. So the other pieces I need to cut this, I'm just reminding myself what I need here. I need a couple of those. Have I lost you to a question?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Can you use any ink pads with embossing powder, or does it need to be a specific ink pad? For embossing powder, you would need a clear mark ink pad. You need something that's clear, that's sticky, that's going to hold the embossing powder. Hybrid ink doesn't always work because it will just blow away. But what you can do is, if you want a coloured base, you can stamp first with your coloured hybrid ink, then stamp on top with a clear Versamark, then put your, if you want to keep the colour, you can put a clear embossing powder on the top. So you get the colour and you also get it shiny.
You'd probably definitely need a stamp platform for that.
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't even attempt it without a stamp platform. Jill is saying that the spray works nicely on shaving foam over the top of the colour, and then lay the paper on top. That sounds lovely. I've
Yes, I
done
want
that.
to see what it looks like.
It looks marbly.
Yes.
Looks like a marble effect on it.
I know we tried it with shimmer powder, didn't we?
We did it with shimmer powder, and we also tried it with.
Have I chopped my head off? No, not quite.
You're still there.
Still there.
What else did I try it with? I can't think of the name of the pens.
Aquaflows.
Aquaflows I tried it with as well, and that was very nice. Regina is saying any ink that will stay wet. And the other one that you can use is, I've got to think of it now, dye and, oh, what's the other ink? Pigment ink. They stay wet long enough for you to use an embossing powder as well.
Nice.
Raquel is saying she loves all the samples. It's been so fun to use the new products. We were talking earlier about your memory book, Raquel, and how delightful it is.
So cute.
So if you haven't seen Raquel's, that's it, Pigment Ink, said Jill. If you haven't seen Raquel's book, pop over to her YouTube channel and have a little look.
I think she posted it into the Facebook group as well.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So I'm literally just cutting my 2 main shell bag pieces from my lilac waves. Get that done.
This is a nice thickness for the bag as well, isn't it? I wouldn't go as thick as a 300 if you're making this bag, because you want it to curve a little bit. There we are. We're talking about experimenting with ink. It's always good to have a try with whatever you've got, because you may invent something new. You may come up with a new technique, a new style, which is always very enjoyable and nice to share as well. Oh, Angela needs to go on the school run now. Oh dear. Join you again. Take care, Angela.
We'll see you next time. Okay, so there's my 2 shell bag pieces cut. I'm going to cut my 2 side... Oh, no, that tape is now part of me.
Oh dear.
I've got my straight edged bag decorative layer for the side panel. You can tell I'm really invested in using up my scraps here, can't you?
Oh, Raquel is saying she's also used the Nuvo glue pen. Yes, you can use that to emboss. Sometimes it bubbles a little bit. That's the only difference. Oh, Angela. Bye, Angela.
Okay, so I need 2 of these again.
Raquel is saying the Aquaflow, then sprinkle the embossing powder on top.
Well, that's a nice idea.
And heat it with a heat gun. Gosh, lots of ideas here coming up. I'm loving all the ideas you're sharing today. And Raquel is saying she wants to make a grown-up version of this, which is nice.
Are you saying this isn't a grown-up version?
I'm not saying anything of the sort. I think she's talking about a memory book.
Okay.
I was just having some fun.
Right, second one of those.
You always need plenty of tape when you're taping onto glitter cards.
Yes, and if you can tape over onto your mat, onto your cutting plate.
It holds it better then, doesn't it? So, I'm just going to bring in a couple of the other colours. So this is exactly the same colour palette that we're using today. Oops. But onto cream card.
Go in front of the brushes. There you go.
Butt them out the way. So that is lovely. So we've got lots of yellows and greens and pinks. Exactly the same inks we've just used. So definitely have a play with these ink colours. That is pretty. And again, there's no specific colour in there. It's just been blended, which is a nice way to do it. How are you doing, Lee?
Almost done.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I die cut the wrong way around. I die cut left-handed. The tangerine is on the wrong side for me.
Oh dear.
It's fine then. We're making it work.
That is very pretty. Okay. And the extra glitter on these.
I know. Bit of sparkle.
Love a bit of sparkle.
So, what else do I need? The only other thing I have then is my tag. Oh, are we dry enough to die cut yet? Yes. So I'm using my sparkle painted piece, and I'm just going to die cut the tag into that.
Ah, Raquel said no, it was in reference to the kiddie version she made.
Okay. I was going to say, I kind of made this bag for me, so...
I'm saying nothing, Leo. Nothing at all.
Are you calling me a child now?
I'd never do that.
It's fine, I would. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do something that I tell you never ever to do as well, and I'm going to die cut another thing at the same time. I'm going to do it right the way down here, and then it'll be fine. So on this little bit that I have spritzed, I don't like to waste that, so I'm going to cut a tag out of that. If you have tested your sparkle spray and you have a little bit left over, cut a tag from it. Why not? Waste not, want not. Okay, next.
Regina is saying, when you remove the protective foam backing from the embossing powder, what I discovered not too long ago, so I'm not sure if she's got something more to say to us.
Okay.
When you remove the protective foam covering.
Oh, there we go. She's putting again.
Oh, you can heat it and then peel the sticky away.
Ooh,
You have the perfect swatch.
that's a good idea.
That's good.
Ooh. There we go. So I have a perfectly sparkly little tag.
Like that idea, Regina.
I think the last thing I need, if I look at this, is my shell piece in glitter.
Oh, nice.
Do I have any tape left? Whether or not this is still going to...
Tape is in the box behind.
I grab it if it needs. Oh, I think this will work. Yeah. There we go.
Oops.
Move the card, not the die.
I like this. Regina's saying she's not wasting anything.
No.
I like that idea.
I do not. I like to use all of my scraps.
I think that's the idea of a crafter mind, personally. I don't think we waste an awful lot. I think we'll find another use for it and give it another life.
Exactly.
You know, we've got drawers rammed with various things upstairs, from little jars to...
If we ever do a craft room tour, showing off those drawers will be funny.
I think you'd be shocked in the drawers, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
We just collect everything. There's tins in there that we've had various things in. There's balls of wool in there. I can't even remember why I had a ball of wool in there, but it's in there for something.
Okay.
We've got bits of fabric. There is a bit of everything.
Yes, there is.
Raquel is saying she cuts so much at once.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that, Raquel.
We're not listening to that.
Okay. So there's that. You can keep these if you want to put any of these pieces back in. You absolutely can.
Or you save them to put them on another colour.
Exactly.
Because they're nice big pieces, you're not going to lose them.
No.
Pop them in a little poly bag or something.
Right, see if I can get back on my chair now.
Cheeky Paul! He says he'd be petrified of a tour of my drawers.
Well.
And so you should be.
Well.
You're going to make me blush, Paul.
So let's get the bag put together. So I'm going to start folding along all of my score lines. So I'll do the easy two first, the nice two straight ones. So straight along the bottom there, and then our little glue tab to the side. And then we have these two curved score lines, and we're just basically, I find the easiest way to do this is kind of pinch along it, and then you can go right the way along the curve, and you shouldn't flatten it out by accident. And then do the same on this side. So pinch all the way along. And then, sorry, voice going again, repeat that on the other side.
Regina is saying that basically you're using the tape as your embossing medium.
Makes sense.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense to me.
Okay. So I've got my two halves are ready to go together. Grab some glue.
Miss Heffalump says she's been sorting through her craft stash and she's had to be very strict with herself. Oh dear.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh dear.
I feel like that was me with my socks this weekend.
Oh dear.
I said to Eve, I was like, I think you should go through them. I can't part ways with some of them.
Oh,
So
do you have sentimental socks?
I haven't. I think I'm a little bit of a hoarder. I like the socks, and I don't like throwing them away because I'm like, right, I will never get this pair of socks ever again because I've had them for so long. There's no way they sell them anymore. So I know if I throw them away, that's it. They're gone. And yeah, so I've kept some that might have like a pea size shaped hole in.
Oh.
And I'm like, yeah, that'll do. That can last a little bit longer. And
Oh
it was just
dear.
like, well, okay, just 5 more. So
You can have a new pair of socks,
that
Cam.
was me this weekend with socks.
Bella's saying she just watched Melanie's Shell Bowl, so it looks like it's on the Facebook page. Have a little look over there.
I'm glad that's worked. I'm excited to see that.
Raquel is asking for a seahorse set.
Ooh.
I love seahorses too.
I actually, I don't have to be coy. I don't think we have any seahorses
I don't
on
think
the
so.
horizon.
I
so-
don't think we have either. She's put a pic in the German Tonic group.
Okay,
Seahorses rock.
this is very true.
you?
Leah's here. Hi, Leah.
Leah's joined us and Oh, she draws them. Oh, I bet they're beautiful. Anna's saying a grocery order has just come. That's very, very rude. That is rude. I've said no. That's not good, is it?
Come back at the correct time when I'm not busy watching a craft along.
Miss Heffalump says you need to learn how to darn your socks, Cameron.
It's a good point.
What?
What? You've never heard that word?
No.
Darning your socks. You darn the hole in it, so you mend the hole in your
Oh,
socks.
I used to do that, and that would also annoy Eva. She's just like, just throw it away. I don't know why you're still trying to give more life to these socks. I have sewn my socks before. Just not throw them away.
Oh, Cam.
I have a problem.
Yes, you do. Okay.
I'm not sure people do darn their socks now. It used to be years ago when they were made of wool, they would darn them. But the thought of having woolly socks on my feet never appealed to me.
No.
They're a bit too scratchy.
Just thread. That's what I use. I haven't used wool.
Just using on a bit of cotton, is it?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Regina says she's not hoarding, it's craft supplies.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's quite right. That's exactly what we say. And then we move stuff from home to the drawers in the office.
I may have done that recently. Done a bit of a tidy out of my craft room and gone, I don't want to throw this away, but I don't want to store it at home, so I'll store it at work instead.
As we do.
It'll come in handy, right?
Exactly. We never know when we're going to need it.
So there's my first side. I'm going to repeat that on the same this side. So I'm going to put the triangular glue tab together first.
Raquel's going to draw some and make something nice.
Ooh, wonderful.
Can't wait to see them.
So I'm just going to pinch that. Obviously, because this is a specialty card, you've got this kind of coating on this side. So you do need to give it a little bit longer than normal for your glue to dry.
Oh, Sarah's just had a notification to say that her shipment of her order from Friday is on its way.
Excellent.
That's a good one. Speedy, our little elves.
Yeah, so we'll wear ourselves. Obviously been working their socks off today. Okay, last bit going together then. I love how simple this box is to go together. I love a 2-cut box.
The best bargain ever is the Uniform Glimmer Paste for $7.99. So pleased with that.
It's a bundle. I think she's referring to the bundle. It's
right.
And it's called Unicorn Bundle.
Nice. What did you do with them, Melina? What did you make with them? My husband calls me Pharaoh because I don't wear socks.
Yeah,
I'm constantly barefoot inside and outside in the garden.
I'm so barefoot.
I can't live without socks on my feet. Socks on my feet at all times.
No, I'm not.
They're not on my feet is when I'm having a shower. Otherwise, stay on my feet. I hate wearing
I'm a
socks.
barefoot person.
Oh, I'm me.
I just don't like feet. I'm not like no, so I hide them.
My car used to go nuts. Where's your slippers? Oh, they're there somewhere. I never knew where my slippers were.
I do wear slippers when it's cold. I can't cope with cold feet, but I'm definitely more of a barefoot person.
The kitchen I would push shoes on because the kitchen is tiled and it's cold.
Yeah, exactly.
The rest of the downstairs is wood block floor, so it's warm. So you don't need it. That's what you need, see?
No, I don't. I need. It's not being cold or being warm. I just don't like not wearing socks.
And if you go outside in the garden, you're grounding yourself.
Oh, I'm just putting shoes on. I don't want to feel the dirt, feel my toes.
You don't have to be in the dirt. You could just be on the grass. You don't have to be in the dirt.
No, we don't have any grass. We just have concrete.
Oh dear,
Yeah.
I have in the back as well.
And there's grass in the front of the house, but I'm not exactly going to be walking outside in the front for everyone to see with no shoes or socks on.
You're not going to be naked, it's just your feet. It's just going to be your
Feel
feet.
naked. No. I don't want to see people's feet, and I don't want people seeing my feet.
Oh dear.
So I'm just gluing together the pieces for my side panels. So my lovingly spritzed piece going over my glitter.
Melina's going to use her unicorn pastes with stencils for journal covers. They would be beautiful.
Yeah.
We'll post videos in June. That'll be gorgeous. Thank you very much. And she says the set is still available.
Yeah, I'm going to link it now.
Is the audio really funny to anybody else? Leah's asking.
Oh.
And
Seems
Raquel
fine to
is
me.
saying she's team socks as well.
Good.
You can join Cam in his team.
No, team barefoot all the way. It's better for your, I was going to say your posture. We rely too much on shoes, and going barefoot is the order of the day.
So, not wearing socks is better for my posture.
Yes.
I'd rather have bad posture.
Oh, Cam. What do you like?
Okay, that's that layered up. If you wanted this to be more contrasty, you could have gone with amethyst, you know, like a dark purple, and then spritzed it and then layered it up if you wanted to go contrasty rather than, what's the word that means it goes together?
Complimentary.
Thank you. Yes, that. You can tell it's about Dave.
The
I
words are
forgot
not
the word.
coming, are we?
No. So that's those. I'm going to leave those to dry because they are gluing onto glitter. It just takes a little bit longer.
I'm laughing. Raquel's saying that's hysterical. I don't dare walk barefoot.
No.
And the worst thing is when you have a wet sock.
Oh, can't be
Yeah.
having wet socks. No, they got to come off then.
No, Eva's the worst for it. She don't care. She'll walk
Oh,
outside with her
no.
socks on, or she'll be mopping the floor. She's got socks on. I can like, you've got wet feet. How have you still got your socks on?
No.
So I'm just like, just let me finish what I'm doing in the kitchen before you decided to mop, so I can leave, so I can avoid wet socks.
No.
I'll always
Wet
go into
socks.
the room if the floors are still wet after she's mopped, and she's just like, it's dry. I'm like, no, it's not. That's not dry. Go put your feet on that and tell me that's dry. And so
Oh,
she'll
dear.
walk, and I'm just like, this horrifying.
Well, Jill is saying she's team barefoot as well.
Yeah.
I'm with you there too.
I might put some of these back in, you know.
That is so pretty.
Why not?
Be a devil. Go on. Be a rebel.
Let me do some paper piecing. That never happens, does it?
Yeah, you
Very
do.
rarely. Right, so I'm going to switch glues for a start. Let's go for a precision nozzle.
Anna's saying she's team socks, but the girls love being barefoot.
I think it is definitely something that we do more as children and we kind of grow out of it. But I don't think we should
No,
stay barefoot.
absolutely. In the winter, I'm more likely to put something on my feet, but not in the summer.
No. I was forever barefoot when I was younger.
I'll even go outside with
Yep.
nothing.
Nothing on her feet.
I was just saying.
Yeah, I don't have clothes on. I would fuck my neighbour.
We'll just finish that for you there, Alison.
I would definitely frighten him very much. Bless him. And I do have a fabulous neighbour. On the weekend, he said to me, "Oh, I haven't had time to cut the grass properly yet." He said, "I'll come back and do it." I said, "Oh, bless you."
He cuts your grass for you.
He cuts my grass for me.
Aren't you lucky?
I know.
Okay, I'm going to layer these two together. So,
Oh, Early Days Editor says she knits all her own socks and wears them all the time.
wow.
I have thought about knitting socks, but I've never got round to it. It could well be on the list though.
Okay. Front and back of my tag are going together.
Melina says, yes, she's saying soon time for some serious beach combing. Because you could get some real shells to put on these, couldn't you?
That'd be nice.
That would be lovely.
Right, where am
Oh,
I?
Ulrika's had to leave us now. Have a lovely afternoon, Ulrika.
Take care. We'll see you soon, and you can catch up once we've finished. Okay. Just need this last bit die cut. Do I still have tape?
Oh, Raquel's saying she's from the Caribbean and she misses the ocean.
Aww.
I bet you do. Go on, I'll jump down and do that now.
Thank you very much.
Very welcome. I don't think I'd not be happy not being near the sea either, mind. We're quite lucky here.
We are very lucky.
We live in a town, but we're very close to the sea. So we do have a lot of options, and we also have the mountains not far, don't we?
We do. Okay, so these need to go onto the side. Now you can see these have quite a curve on them. So I'm going to give these an equal curve just to help them stick. So I'm just going to run just between thumb and forefinger. I don't want to.
Your hands usually.
Exactly, and I don't want to rub off all that beautiful sparkle. So
not even a bit of sparkle on you either.
Excellent. Okay, side one. On we go. I love how quickly Deluxe grabs. Look how sparkly my hand is. I don't know if you can see. Sparkling along.
Should the smooth, Anna's put a comment, should the smooth precision pen be runny? Yes, it should be. It should be runny.
Because it's basically like a rollable pen. There's a tiny ball at the end. If it was as thick as our regular Deluxe, there's no way
come out.
it would come through. No. So it is a different type of adhesive. Which is why we say it has a different sort of use. I would tend to put it on the edge of things if I want to add like a little bit of glitter or like say gilding flakes, something along those lines.
You can write with it, and you could have a lovely glittery signature then. Melina's saying she was in Hungary and there was no sea and it was a weird feeling. Wow. I was on holiday last year and we'd gone on this sunset cruise, as you do when you're on holiday, and we get beautiful sunsets here, I gotta be honest. Sometimes when we're going out to work in the evening, especially in the springtime, and then we catch a lot of the sunsets, and there was a woman on the boat with me and she said, that is so lovely, we don't have a sunset at home.
Oh, I guess if you're surrounded by buildings,
you
don't get to see them.
And I can't imagine that either.
No.
Well, I used to live at Stoke when I was in uni, and I didn't really think about it until I was working there. So there's a woman who's from Romania. She's like, oh yeah, I love living here. I'm so close to the sea. There's loads of seagulls, and I'm just like, there is not one seagull in sight, and your closest beach is like 2-3 hours away.
Wow!
But I didn't think about it until she said it, and I was like, actually, no, there is no seagulls here. So I don't know what. She was like, yeah, so many seagulls. But yeah, I guess compared to her, because Romania is completely landlocked.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's probably loads of seagulls compared to back at home, and as well as probably the closest she's been to the beach.
Yeah. Oh, we have a lot of seagulls.
But
we do.
I'm from a seaside town, so I was just like didn't really think about it until I was there. It's
true, you take for granted what you've got around you, though, don't you?
Yeah, you really do. So you might remember on your preparation list I said to have either a white pencil or a white gel pen. Just add some highlights if you want to onto this. So if I bring this one in, hopefully you can see I've just added a couple of little white highlights around the pattern. I'm going to pop these in very quickly now before I glue it on. And all I did for this was just imagine the light hitting it from one side.
That is the one I saw. I knew there was one that had the drops.
No, it is that one, is it? There we go.
It is.
So I'm just going to add a little bit.
Oh, Kelly's from Australia and she's saying that they have the most amazing beaches and beautiful sunsets in every direction.
Yeah. I can remember very fondly a holiday I've taken to Australia. So I've got family in Perth and down in Melbourne as well.
Oh, lovely.
And we had a wonderful holiday. We spent 6 weeks basically touring Australia.
I'd love to go, but I just can't with the spiders.
I didn't see a single one while I was there, so
I'd just rather not risk it. I just know they've got ginormous spiders, and the thought of it right now is making me lift my feet up.
no.
So yeah, just the thought of it, I couldn't. Even if they're really rare, I just know that you have massive spiders
Oh my word. Anna's saying that explains it. She's trying to squeeze it. Sometimes you may need to give it a squeeze and a press to get it started.
Yes.
But after that, it should be fine. It should work like a ballpoint pen.
I'm sorry, we're keeping you up there, Cam.
I'm just looking at this now. Anna's saying I missed the list. Where was it? What list are you looking for?
Oh, so the materials that I recommended for our craft.
Right.
Okay, so that's all I'm doing, just a couple of little highlights on there. So if you just imagine that this was all 3D and the light was shining from one direction, where would the light hit? And just add a couple of little highlights. It's probably really not accurate
pretty.
at all. It just helps to bring the pattern out slightly, I think. And you can do it in a white pencil if you prefer, if you don't have a white gel pen. It's really, it wouldn't show up for you on camera if I did it in a white pencil, which is why I've done it in gel pen.
Melina, she's got family in Perth too. It's the Indian Ocean. It's so warm.
It is lovely. Okay, let's go. Finish getting this on. Foam pads to put this on today.
When we were in Santorini last year, it always amazes me the different colours on the sky at sunset.
Yeah.
And theirs was pink.
Wow.
It was absolutely stunning. And every night it would be pinks and purples. Because the beach we were on didn't have a sunset. It was the other side of the island.
Right.
So we just caught the pink sky.
Very nice. Okay.
Kelly is saying, don't be a scaredy cat. The spider's fine. You're bigger than a spider, Cam.
Yeah.
That's what my mother used to
Just
tell me.
make sure you always check under the seat before you sit down.
There you are. That's all I can say, isn't it?
Great. I'm now going to be terrified of going to the toilet.
Just lift the lid to make sure there's nothing underneath it, and then sit
I think
down.
I'm just going to get Eva, just like, can you go in there and just...
Oh, Cam!
Oh yeah, she's the spider catcher in the house. I cannot deal with them.
So because I'm using foam pads, I'm also going to add a dot of glue into the middle. So I'm using the foam pads for kind of the 3D and the texture, but I want to make sure this glue, because it's going onto a curve and a specialty card, I don't think the adhesive on the foam pads on its own is going to be quite enough. So
Melanie's saying it's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. So get in there.
Pretty.
Yeah, I'll get in there. So pop that into place. Pinch those foam pads. You're going to have to give this again a couple of seconds, just holding it. So there's the front.
Apparently you need to listen to the song The Red Back on the Toilet Seat. I think you're going to have to Google that later. Especially for Cam.
Yeah.
He's looking very worried here, Kelly.
No, I think that would be a no from Cam on that one.
Melina's saying she never saw a spider in Perth. Maybe they were scared of her.
That must be what
That
it is.
could be it. You never know.
So your nicely decorated and coloured ribbon should now be dry, so we can thread this through.
That's so pretty. That pink gives it a real pop as well, doesn't it?
It does. It's almost corally.
It is.
So we're going to do...
Jojo is saying she's pre-shaped her panels with a bone folder before gluing them.
Good idea.
That is a good idea.
Just going to pinch that a tiny bit longer, just where I've pulled it shut. Just wanting to pop. So thread my tags on.
That's very pretty though.
Thank you very much. And then finish my bow. Oh watch, I've got to do a bow on camera now.
Bunny ears.
Yeah, always bunny ears. Ta-da.
There we are.
Okay, stay. No, it's not going to. Trim my ribbon down.
Once it's got something in it.
And the very last thing I'm going to add is a couple of drops. As always, you knew this was going to happen, right? Wouldn't be a me project
know you've got to put some drops on.
if there weren't some drops on here.
Kelly says they get huntsman spiders and Atticus spiders that are huge but not dangerous.
No. Yes.
No, Cam. No.
I don't care if they're not dangerous. They're still massive. I'm not willing to have a fight with one.
No, exactly.
I've had one of those on the toilet in the middle of the night.
No.
Oh! Cam's feet are off the ground now.
Yeah, they definitely are.
Oh dear. She does say eek at the end of that one, mind.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing Australia anytime soon.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
So, one bag down. Now, if you are doing your drops after the fact, like I've done, you're definitely going to need to prop this somewhere to keep it flat. So if I just bring my ink pad in so you can see it. There we go.
And if you've got the other colour option of the ink pads,
there we go.
that's the other one you can do.
Enjoy your sparkly hands as well from all of our sparkle spray fun.
Absolutely. I think that is stunning. Well, let's give you a little bit of information, shall we? So this is our Sassy Shell Bag, which is this month's kit. If you've subscribed today for the kits, this is the kit you will receive. You will also get 10% off everything you order, including sale items, including the vault, including any special offers we have. You will have an extra 10% on everything. The cost of this for a one-off is $34.99 in the UK, $39.99 in the US. We have lots of messages coming up saying very pretty.
I like the one who says that I should rub some of the sparkle off on you to get you back for glittering the other day.
Oh, Melina! How rude! A monthly subscription is $29.99 in the UK and $32.99 in the US. Have we still got 3 monthly subscriptions
Yes,
in the UK?
everything is still available. There's still
In the UK and the US, is
yes.
there? Okay, so quarterly subscriptions then are $89.97 in the UK, $97.97 in the US. So if you subscribe regularly, you're going to get more money off. So look at this. Everyone's saying how pretty it is. I don't like all this get her back bit. I really don't like this.
Great wedding favours. We were saying that we think
Absolutely.
that if you have like a beach themed wedding,
Yes.
or someone who's getting married abroad,
Yeah.
they'd be lovely little favours.
Oh, I
wouldn't they?
think so. Or what if you were having a Disney wedding?
Yes.
The
This
Little
could be
Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid. Oh.
I also think mermaid parties for children.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think what else. You could even think of ones for little boys, couldn't
Yeah.
you? And have a treasure chest.
That's it,
on
like
them.
you don't have to put all of the really decorative panels onto them. If you want to keep them
No.
plainer, just cut them out of nice cardstock and maybe just spritz them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Keep it a little bit more masculine.
Bella says she loves the colours and the dyes of this set.
Oh, me
It is
too.
beautiful.
It's a really lovely set.
Don't forget, if you have had your kit and you're going to make something, tag us in your makes, pop a picture in our Facebook group. It is the Tonic Studios official Facebook group. If you're not a member, come and join us, because the inspiration in our group at the moment is unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
The work that you are doing, we try and inspire you, but you certainly inspire us with everything you make.
Very much so.
Don't they? Yeah, we love it. Don't forget, if you like this video, hit the notification button
Give us a thumbs up. Yeah.
and have a ting.
Ding. Yeah.
With the
Notification button.
And share it with your friends. If you've got crafting friends, they are going to love seeing what you can make with these.
If you have been crafting along with us, I'd love to see how yours has turned out. So
Absolutely.
make sure you do go and
Photo in
pop
the
those pictures on, so we can go and have a look at those as well. Thanks everyone for joining us. I think that's all we have for you for today. I think we've taken up more than enough of your time at this point.
Absolutely.
We will be back, so we'll be launching our brand new kit now, the next kit on Thursday. So that will be 4 p.m. on Thursday. That'll be launching, so you'll be able to see next kit there. And we'll be back for you live on Friday at midday for the Weekender. So thanks again everyone for joining us, and we'll see you all again.
Melina's just saying as well, commenting will help the algorithm.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, pop us a comment.
Pop us a comment. We love seeing the comments, don't we?
We do try and reply to them all. Thank you again everyone, and we'll see you all again very soon. Happy crafting.
Bye.